Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome 4th standard children. Let us see today the topic energy. Did you have your breakfast? Yes. What did you have for your breakfast? Oh, chapati, okay, rice, what else? Only that? Idli, dosa, very good. So why do you eat that food? It makes you work, then only work. Oh, it gives you energy. Very good. So now, let us see about energy. So you are eating food because the food gives you energy. So now what is that energy needed for? To do activities, your daily activities. Now this energy, so that means any human being or any living thing, it needs to have food, so that food gives energy. Now what about the non-living thing like car, then bus, lorries? How do they get energy? Oh, what do? They use petrol, then kerosene, and what else? Diesel. So now these fuels, when they burn, they give energy, and with the help of that energy, these cars, buses will run. Okay. Now what about plants? Plants also use, energy. So now from where do plants use energy? Sunlight. Good. That means plants get or use the sunlight and get energy from the sun, and that energy you call it as solar energy. So that means on the whole, no living thing or nothing in this world can be without energy. Now this energy are of different forms or different kinds. What are the different kinds of energy? We are having good electrical energy, then chemical energy, then what else? Heat energy, then you are having light energy, then you are having wind energy, and then after that wind energy, you are having solar energy, that is from the sun, and also you are having kinetic energy, then you are having potential energy, etc. So these are the different kinds of energy. Next we see about the sources of energy. Now the stored energy. Next we are going to see about stored energy. Now where all the energy is being stored? The energy is being stored. One is in the food, the other one is in the fuel. Now in one sentence I am telling you get energy from the food. So how does the food gives you energy? So the food gives you energy by the process called as respiration. So can you tell me what is respiration? Taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide? No, that is not respiration. That is breathing. So respiration is what? Here in this, the food will combine with oxygen and it gets oxidized and it gives out energy. So that is respiration. So the food, when it gets oxidized with the help of oxygen, it gives you energy, and that process you call it as respiration. Similarly, when you burn anything, the fuel, it gives you energy. So that is, the energy is being stored in the form of food as well as in the form of fuel. Now let us take for an example, batteries. So where do we use batteries? We are using batteries in a car, we are using batteries in the torchlight, we are using batteries even in the watch, etc. So now, these batteries, they also have, they are made up of some chemicals. So what energy is being stored in the in batteries? Chemical energy. So now this chemical energy which is present in the battery, when you switch on the torch or when you are using any items or things which is having battery, when it comes in contact with the current, this chemical energy is converted into what energy? Electrical energy. So that is what here the batteries themselves we are using. Next, when you are having, when you are inviting any people for any function, or if you are having your birthday, you will invite your friends, and your friends will just give you a lot of toys. and you will be playing with toys. So now what do you do with the toys? You will be having a key and you will just wind up. And when you are winding up, you know that a toy will be having a spring. So when you are winding up, what is happening to the spring inside that toy? It gets compressed. So when it gets compressed, slowly it unwinds it, and what is happening? The energy is liberated and the toy moves. So again here what is happening? It is the electrical energy. Right, that is the mechanical energy where the toy moves. Similarly, when you put on the switch, the fan rotates. So here the current passes through the wire, and when it touches the fan, the electrical energy is converted into what energy? Mechanical energy. Right. The next what we have to see is have you gone to any mountain? Yes. Have you seen the hill? So on top of the hill you must have seen big rocks. Now do you mean to say that these rocks don't have energy? No, they do have energy. Now when these rocks are going to remove their energy, now what is happening to these rocks? It will slowly fall down. So when the rocks are falling down, that means it is liberating its energy. Similarly, you can do simple experiments at home. You can take a big book, keep it on the table, and then a small book, you just keep it slanting, and you take a pencil and keep it at the edge. When it rolls and falls down, so when the pencil falls down, that means the energy is released. Right, clear? The next. Have you seen big electrical post which is on the roads? You must have seen big transformers, and all the wires will be running and it will be connected to the lamp post. So now what is happening? Even you must have seen the electric train. On the electric train, on top of it, you will be having the electric wires which will be touching the wire which is running above the train. And when the train is just running, when the wire comes in contact with another electrical wire, the electrical energy helps in moving the train. Right. So the electric wire, what is the benefit of using electrical energy? No pollution. Right. So it is, but it's, we have to be very careful, because when you get a shock, it is dangerous. But electrical energy is very good when compared to the other energy, because it is non-polluted. Pollution means it doesn't create any pollution. The next what we have to learn is solar energy. So this we must have seen in a lot of home, not in the individual house, when you are using the apartments, things are very polished apartments. On top of it, you will be having the solar panels where it will absorb the sun rays, and it will help in boiling the water, and you will get hot water even in the summer. So solar energy, so that is from the sunlight, the energy is being generated, that we call it as solar energy. We are having solar cookers and solar batteries also put in the watches, so that it will just absorb the heat, the energy from the sun, and it gives you the energy which is being utilized for various activities. And even you are having solar pressure cookers also. So if you want, you can try out at home. You take a glass or a can and you wrap it a black chart paper, and you just pour water it and cover it and keep it in the sun. Now what will happen after a few hours, or after take up minimum 5 to 6 hours, what will happen when you touch that water? It will be boiled. You just dip one tea packet and you can have a very good tea. The next is about the motion energy. What do you mean by motion energy? Motion energy, you must have seen your mummy using a mixie, grinder, all that, right? So when you are just when your mother is using mixie, when she just switches on, what is happening to the blade over there? It rotates and it just chops off all the things what she wants to grind. So it is a motion energy, right? Any doubt in this? No. The last one is, you must have seen the waters moving, and even the wind blows at a great speed. So again you can take the energy from the water as well as from the wind. Hope you all have understood what has been done in this chapter.